Hey, welcome in this video tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to create an amazing predictor for your Bubble app without writing a single line of code. For this video purposes, I created a very straightforward CRM-like page. There is no logic behind, as you can see. And this kind of predictor is what we're gonna make at the end of this tutorial. Okay, let's jump right in. What we're gonna do first is to add the plugin into the page. The plugin link is in the description of the video. So we go into the design pane, we drag and drop the predictor element. Be sure it's added in the elements tree, predictor A. So basically this is just a representative element. Nothing will appear based on this block. So place it where you want, resize it as you like, it's up to you, just be sure it's on the page. Then we will need to populate the tour with content. For this one we're gonna set up 3 different steps. We need to create a workflow triggered on page load. Then add an action in element actions, add a step in predictor. You just need to set a title and description. You can also attach it to a specific element by setting an element ID. Our first one will be centered on the screen, so we won't add any element ID. It will contain a welcome title and a short description, like let me show you how this app works. Right. We had the same action for our second step, element actions, add a step in predictor. Remember, this step is about the left pane, and you can access the different pages. To attach a step to a visual element, we need to link them with their element ID. To be able to assign an ID, note that you may need to enable an option in your app settings. Right here, expose the option to add an ID attribute to HTML elements should be enabled. Then we go to our left pane and we set an ID, like left pane. Back to our workflow, we go to the second step and add the left pane ID. Right, and the last step, element actions, add a step in predictor, is about create a new item by clicking on this button. You can add an item. Right. It needs an element ID. Reset it. Create new item. This is the ID. We go to our workflow and link it. Right, even if we added our steps, you might say that nothing happens for the moment. It's because we didn't tell to Bubble to start the tour. To do it, we go back to our workflow and add one last action. Element actions, start a predictor. Let's hit the preview button. Great! Our tour works and it highlights the different features of our app. Now we might want to change the color, modify the button text and even configure some action. To achieve it, we can customize the different options of the predictor element. Right here, Let's allow the user to skip the tour by adding a skip button. Change a little bit the wording of the back button. And customize the primary color to fit our app styles. Let's preview it. Right, you can see it works. Right, this tutorial is now finished. I hope it was pretty clear for you. If you still have questions or issues, feel free to comment this video or even contact me. Thank you.